Shark. Are we gonna get, yes, we even got some pool balls here today, so we're gonna get to see that. That's what I always wait for. Let's talk about prices though, because when we look at a shark, if I heard that it was under $100, I'm like, it's the portable one, which is great, but you never get a full vacuum system today that also, yes, you can use it as a handheld, you can use it as a stick. For under $100, are you wild? People are spending $450 today and we just think that's what we have to do. Not today. This is a crazy price. We have half off. Not to mention with 5 flex and free shipping and handling, it's still free shipping, and this is amazing. $33.33 to get home, your new start to your new year. You can hold a martini while you're vacuuming if you'd like. I know I'm doing that in my opening. At some point, I'd love to have, let me know, if write me in, find me Natasha Lloyd HSN, let me know. I thought cleaning with a cocktail would be a great segment for the show. I love that. We can make a cocktail, do some cleaning. Megan Clementi is here. Hi. She's the shark expert. What about the price? Come on.
Okay, so to get a shark for under $100 is pretty amazing.
It doesn't happen.
But to get one, I want you guys to go back and remember your uprights. And uprights are great. Everyone loves an upright. But when it comes to being able to be lightweight, on the go, you're gonna be able to take it in all different ways, from up high to down low to the countertops. You want the Rocket.
Yes.
The Rocket was the one that really started the whole craze with the corded stick. So what you're utilizing here is the ability to have that great clean that you expect. You expect Shark to get all the hair or the dirt and the debris. What you don't expect is the fact that it's so lightweight, it's less than 9 pounds. What you don't expect is the fact that the price to get a Shark under $100 is absolutely insane, and it's one of those times like, I do not know when or if that will happen again. The only thing that I do know is that this is the result that I always get with Shark.
That's
Shark
beautiful.
does it right. Their
Carpet
engineers
lines
are amazing. It's beautiful.
Carpet lines are so satisfying. And by the way,
I thought you were going to say sexy. I'm like, you know what? It is kind of sexy.
To each their own. Yeah, carpet sexual. Why not? To each their own. You know the $40 credit card promotion that we have today, where sometimes it's 10. We get very excited when it's 20. Now it's $40. We checked. You can use it for this. So imagine getting a Shark for like $59 and change, 100%, still be free shipping and handling. You won't have to wait for us to mail you the card. We will give you that new credit card number over the phone. So they'll just give you that number. You can use it for this. Maybe you're using it for this in the today's special. Choose one, that's fine. No annual fee. So that's fantastic.
Okay, so wait, so that takes it down to
like $59.
I don't think we've even had a handheld, like the small portable ones. I don't think we've ever had a handheld at that price.
It's smart shopping. If you say, all I really want is that Shark, maybe I'm not gonna use the credit card all the time. Just use it this one time. Don't worry about it for that annual fee, because there is none. Now, let's see how it does on hard floors. A lot of us are using linoleum or, like composite woods now.
The nice thing about Shark is it doesn't matter what kind of floor that you have, whether it's your tile, linoleum, if it's gonna be your carpet, you have confidence knowing that we have that really strong suction. And as Natasha mentioned, I will show you that strong suction in just a moment. But I feel like that's one of the bonuses that comes along with really any Shark that you purchase, is the fact that you're gonna be able to go deep down and get that serious clean that you want to get. And especially when it comes to your carpets, you wanna make sure you're getting everything out, because that's where the yucky comes from. The musty, the yucky smell.
You just turned it into overdrive.
I totally did. So I just turned it into carpet. So we wanna have a more powerful suction, so you're gonna hear that motor kick on whenever we go down to carpet. But notice, look at the great low profile that I had. The fact, if you see the head of the Shark, the way I tilt it 45 degrees, that means I can do less strokes, but still get a better clean because of that swivel technology.
And if I'm going under the car, under the couch, yes, now I can actually get under the couch without having to move the couch, get under the table. It goes completely flat to the ground. I need that to be light and not heavy. You said it's eight and change pounds?
Yeah, I think it's 8.15.
Wow.
Okay, watch. Okay, everybody look at the table, because this happens really, really fast. This is just, I have to have my party tricks.
Yeah, this gives me anxiety when you do this, because I'm like, it's gonna get caught. We're gonna have to cut away to tape. Watch this happen.
Speaking of, I should probably dump this out first.
Oh, you have a completely full, yes.
Well, I just want to make sure that I don't get my string dirty. That way I can reset it and do it for you again.
So
you ready?
This is like 10 feet of string, maybe
23
more?
feet.
Yeah, that shows how good I am at this. Okay, wow.
And it's gone. 23 feet and it's gone.
And
there it is.
Oh,
I dumped first,
wow.
don't worry, guys.
Oh, wow,
The
that's
guys are like, how
amazing.
dirty is that gonna be? It's not. Look,
Wow.
guys, 23 feet, zoomed in there, gone. Oh, the other thing I should mention.
But also not broken in half.
No,
And
nothing's
so
messed
I
up.
see that and I go, if I accidentally vacuum up a piece of jewelry, if I accidentally
Oh, yeah,
vacuum
like
up
a
this and that,
necklace.
here's the string that we just vacuumed. It didn't go to another world.
And it's also
I mean,
not
that's
in a
amazing.
bag that you can't see. Like
No,
when you go
that's
to
great.
dump it, you can actually find what you need. I like the fact also when it comes to our handheld that it actually balances on its own. You don't have to worry about it tipping over, falling over.
And this-
It's made to balance beautifully. When it comes to the design of this, you're gonna notice, or actually you're not because it's so hidden. But right back here, there's this little shelf. This is where the hook is. So right here, it does say storage hook with an arrow, and it has a storage hook down here. If we see this guy right here. So when I turn this sideways, you're gonna see it just slides in, and that's how it balances on its
so
own.
good.
But if you're not looking for it, you're gonna think that it doesn't have the hook, but it always does.
And it stays up without it. So the ones that I had in the past, this attachment that, yes, I could still take this off and use it without it. But as soon as I did, this was getting ruined every time because it would slide down, it would fall from whatever I'd propped it against. It didn't have standalone ability.
Yeah.
This is
we
great.
fixed that.
This
so
is
now
great.
you have that. You also are going to have filtration system. So we have filters on the top. We have a filter also in the back. So when the air is being kicked back out, it's going to be cleaner air that went in. And then, of course, as I just showed you, really easy to dump. It's one push. Everything falls out. You close it up, and you go about your business.
If you
I
were
like that.
waiting and you just said, look, I see those $400 price tags, I see the $300, I'm gonna wait till something goes under 100, and I better not add any shipping and handling to it. Okay, I see you, I understand you. This is it. It's happened, and it's not gonna happen again. And when they're gone, they're gone. So now we have the ability. Showing the suction without that additional piece is impressive.
I know. And you guys see that we can move this into wand. If you're wondering when am I gonna need that? Well, you're gonna need that. Maybe you're gonna put your crevice tool on top, and you're gonna get into the cobwebs, you're gonna get everything down. Maybe you're gonna put your upholstery tool, and you're gonna do it along the bottom of your couch, because that's where we get cobwebs as well.
Yep.
You can also utilize this on the handle, so you're gonna take it into your car, and you're gonna get your car clean instead
That's
of
great.
paying $200 for a detailing. You're gonna pay what, $99 or $59 if you're using the credit card, and you're gonna be able to detail your car whenever you want. When you're utilizing it like this, you're gonna get that edge-to-edge technology.
Ooh.
I know. So whatever's in the way, it's all getting sucked into the shark. Over here, I just want you to think about all the things that you've spilt in the kitchen. You step on it, it sticks to your feet. Notice when I pull back, there's nothing being left behind. That's always our worry, right? I pull back and it's like this clear line of precision that everything in its wake has already been picked up.
How come it picked up the stuff underneath that floorboard, but mine always leaves like a ½ inch of extra stuff?
Yeah, because you just basically told me you don't have a shark. That's
Well,
why.
yeah, that's true. So wait, well, you said edge-to-edge suction technology. What does that
Yes.
mean?
So edge to edge, when you see the size of the head, all the way from one side to the other, it's gonna suck up. A lot of times the brush roll is smaller.
Yes.
And if the brush roll is smaller, it's only pulling in from there. We have a very large brush roll, but we also have that strong suction. So from one side all the way over, from one edge
Saves
all the
so
way
much
over,
work,
we're gonna be
Megan.
able to get everything that is in its way. Yeah.
You know what? It's so like, I said this earlier about the Today's Special too. I ride everything till the wheels fall off. Like we're trying to replace the battery on the push vacuum that I'm using. I'm a pretty frugal person.
I
just
am
gonna
too.
be real
I
with
get
you.
it. I totally get it.
And now it's too heavy for me to hold because we replaced it with a different kind of battery, and it's just, it doesn't go all the way to the edges. What I'm seeing here is this is the cost of that one battery that we put into to try to keep our other one living a little longer. Under $100, that's half off our price. It will go back to $199 if we still have them in stock. Free shipping and handling, and 5 flex, right? So if I'm doing my math right, because I don't have my cards, we're looking at $20, no shipping. We send it to you right away. You're not waiting until the end of that 5th month. Maybe you're opting for that credit card, $40. Now you're getting it for $59. Just don't tell your friends. They're going to think you're lying. But this is what you're getting. You're getting that incredible suction, the side to side, all the way to the walls. No more having the floorboards or right there under the toe kicks in your kitchen be kind of a nasty no man's land. You don't have to go in with another tool. Totally flat. And this is Shark. I mean, this is the suction that you're about to see here with the pool balls. You're getting shark for under 100, which is what everyone waits for. No shipping and handling. And of course, you know, if you don't love it, that's fine. You can make your choice. But I think what you're going to find is this year, your life will be easier if you're working less because you're working smarter. This is what happens with a shark. So let's see what we can get with this suction,
Shark is
Megan.
all about efficiency. We
Yes.
want to make sure that whatever you're doing it the best possible way in that moment in time, because we want you to enjoy your family.
Right.
We want you to go sit down with a book. We want you to go watch a movie. We want you to be outside. We want you to be everywhere else than cleaning your house for hours and hours. And one way we do that is to make sure that you always get that strong shark suction. That's what you're going to see right here. If you've ever had a billiard ball fall on your toes, then you are well aware how heavy these balls are. Let's see, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. This is our corded stick.
Wow.
This is the rocket, right? And it's able to hold on to those balls until I tell them that I don't need to hold on to them anymore. Okay, so you talked about being frugal. My dad is an electrical engineer and grew up where they saved everything that they had so that the kids could go to private school and had nothing else in their life. They literally were super frugal. My dad, like I said, is an engineer, so he has always taken care of himself. He's always rebuilt things, fixed things, never relied on anyone else. So when he got his first shark, it was because I gave him my old one, and it was already 5, 6, 7 years old. He could not believe the power, because the one he was using, number 1, wasn't a shark, and number 2 was 15 years old, and it worked. But you don't really know how well it works until you compare it to something great, right? You don't know how bad life is if you have a great life because nothing bad's happened. It's the same thing. You have no idea how clean your house can be if you don't have a shark. My dad now knows. My house was built in 1985, and I swear to you, our dark green carpets look exactly the same from when we moved in when I was 3 years old.
Oh,
30 years later, because the carpets are finally being taken care of properly.
That's incredible. And I didn't know that you could just do the one pass down the hallway and not have to go back with something along the edges until today. That's something I just learned. So it's faster, it's more efficient, it's definitely now more economical when you're looking at that less than $100 price point. Let's see it on this carpet. It looks clean.
So it does look clean, right?
Yes.
So this is my shark challenge to you. If you see what I see, this looks like a clean carpet. I would let this go for several more days. But when you get your shark home, I would like you to go ahead to do one of 2 things. Either start vacuuming and seeing what has been left behind, or vacuum with your current vacuum cleaner and then see what has been left behind. That will let you know, well, maybe it's not what I thought it was, or wow, I am so glad that I got this Shark vacuum cleaner. Because with one pass, if you're like me, because I did the Shark challenge, I was a skeptic. I was like, how bad could my vacuum cleaner actually be? And then this happened, and I thought, I am never going back to another brand because Shark cleaned my house like it's never been cleaned before. Look at all this. This is the stuff that makes your carpets look matted down, that cuts away at the fiber, that sticks to your socks and gets carried from room to room or even under your beautiful concierge sheets and goes to bed with you. So this is the stuff that we want to get out of the carpet, and the way to do that is that strong Shark suction.
I can't believe that was all hiding in there.
I know.
It's sense.
Would you not be rolling around with your child on this? Like, we wrestle a lot.
I never understand just how much. It's not just dirt too, because you know, when you have shoes that are tracking things in or pets that are tracking things in, it's dirt, it's grime, it's stuff that you don't really want on your floors. It's creating the smells and the odors in your home. To have a filtration system within your own vacuum is also a kind of a cut above luxury detail that you usually are paying extra for, meaning that when you're vacuuming, sometimes you can almost smell like that warm smell of clean. Do you know what I'm talking about? But then soon after, it's just, that's not there, and maybe there's even something else that's the odors that are in your carpet being shot back into your home. It's not great. You're just kind of spreading those odors everywhere. Shark has a filtration system, so when the air comes back out, you're actually filtering the air that's going back into your home, which is wonderful. So what degree of filtration do we have have on this
So
one?
you're gonna have multiple layers of filtration. We have a foam filter that's on top. We have another cloth filter that is underneath. Both of these filters can actually just be cleaned with cold water.
Yep.
So really easy to do. You don't have to replace them. I'm not asking you to spend more money. And then on the back end, there's actually another one right here, which is really good to know because that, you can already see that it's dirty. It's just been used right now. So imagine, you see that, I don't know if you can see that dirt on the filter, but this is from just now, just with the demos I've been showing you. So if this filter wasn't capturing that dirt, it really means I'd be breathing it in because the exhaust is closer to me than it is to the ground, right? So that air would be kicking back to me. So this is why I say cleaner air is coming out than going in.
I want to drop some essential oils on that. Is that wild?
It's actually a really good idea.
Would that be kind of cool?
That would be awesome.
All right.
Yeah. I just some peppermint. You're gonna be like, why? Like, yeah, I'm doing
it's just a great way to have your home refreshed a little bit. It's already blowing out the air. Okay,
right,
so
I'm gonna come right in front of you.
Beautiful. Let's see this suction power on the crevice here.
So think about your crevices, whether it's your tile. You can see where it's nice and gray. This is so skinny and deep that I can't even get my finger all the way down in there. But you'll see that that dirt is gonna start hopping out as I'm coming through. It looks nice and dark, and it's actually white. And it's all, there we go. There's that camera angle. Look at that, you guys. See all that brown? Well, it's not supposed to be there. If you're wondering why your ground has turned a different color, that's because a bunch of things that shouldn't be there are sitting on there. So with that power, we're able to actually get it up and out of the way. And then like everything else, you're just gonna move seamlessly from room to room, floor to floor. You're not gonna have to worry about, I'm gonna need this tool for this room and this one for there. Everything's on board, making it really easy to move from all your different flooring. I'm gonna show you in a second that you can even go on the stairs because this is so lightweight and versatile. We can put this into stair mode. But you're gonna see all the stuff like dust, dander, dirt, hair. Oh, the hair. I always have hair everywhere. The fact that I can so easily come down here and dislodge this and get all the hair bunnies that are behind the toilet, that are around the table, the places that I cannot get to with the floor unit, I can now get to because I have the ability to put this into that wand mode.
I noticed you didn't even have to bend over, lift the thing up to put it back in. You did it all just standing. If you're someone who doesn't like to bend over a lot, you're dealing with whatever dexterity you have or mobility you have, there's very, very few options on the market, forget about it being under 100, where you don't have to physically pick up each option to put them together or to change. The fact that all of these stand on their own independently means, yeah, you can place the other part into it. Now it's the stick. You can take the stick out, and now I'm not bending over once. I'm not leaning to lift something up once. It's so easy. And I almost look at it and I go, this is how they used to make things before they thought that maybe you'd want to buy another one in a couple years. This is how they used to do it when they expected you to keep it for 50 years. That's what we have with Shark. It's a name you know and trust. You don't have to take a risk just because the price is great on a brand you're not sure of. You're sure of this one. We're sure of this one. And this is under 100. That price is half off. I was really excited. I thought we were going to get $149.99. I thought that'll be great. People will know it's a great price.
Yeah.
Under $100.
Crazy.
5 flex payments. Everyone's entitled to. You don't have to get approved for that. If you have a major credit card, you're in the club. All you have to do is say how many months you'd like to spread the payments across. If you choose 5, it's $20. We'll ship it to you right away. You won't be paying more than anyone else to do that, by the way. There is no interest. You're still paying the same under 100. You just have 5 months to pay it, which is great. So you said we could use this on the stairs.
Yes, so just because we have the wand doesn't mean we have to use the wand. So I've taken the wand out and I'm actually gonna take my handheld unit right here, and instead of trying to do it with this little nozzle and get all along the stairs, I'm actually gonna pop it in right into the floor base.
I can't, it's so
and
cute.
then we've made this the approximate size of the stairs. So you don't have that extra weight of a vacuum tipping over. It is the correct size, which is fantastic because now I worry less about safety issues, about it falling over down the stairs before it falling over on me specifically. All I have to worry about
It's hitting the corners again.
It is edge-to-edge cleaning, right? So I don't have to worry about anything except I do my one pass, and then I'm good. And then as you mentioned, when I'm putting this all back together, you're right, I do not have to go out of my way. Let's say this was on the floor.
Right.
I don't have to bend down to put it back together. I truly just line it up and push it in.
That's
and
so
now
cool.
I'm back to having my floor.
You haven't had to pick something up